Item number 1 and 2.
Yes. Yes.
May I please your lordship. My lord, in these matters, my lord, your lordships have directed on 12th of June to the MEPGCL to file affidavit on status report.
Yes.
When an affidavit was filed, affidavit has been filed, but because of some communication gap between us, my lord, we got to know that the affidavit has been filed only yesterday evening. We were not posted with the affidavit, and therefore, my lord, we could not file a reply. Although your lordship had permitted us to file a reply in the matter, but we could not do that, my lord. We got to know about it only yesterday evening.
But we are under some compulsion to finish this matter.
That is true, lordship, but I am just placing the facts before your lordship. That was a miscommunication between us. The counsel at Shillong, my lord, it was not informed in time. We got to know about it only yesterday evening. She is present in the court today. So that is the difficulty, my lord. We could not file a reply. Otherwise, my lord, the matter warrants that there should be a reply because of the disclosure now made in the affidavit, my lord. We have got something to say before your lordships, my lord. This warrants an affidavit from us. If your lordship kindly considers this, my lord, and grants us some time.
How much time you want?
Well, we are tomorrow is the last working day. We are proceeding on vacation. If your lordship fixes after 3 weeks, my lord, will be much obliged, my lord. If your lordship kindly considers that. Well, our vacation starts from day after tomorrow, my lord. Will be also out of station. So if your lordship fixes it somewhere in the last week of July, there will be will be much obliged, my lord.
But then this is some stadium or something. Public interest is involved. Everything is stalled, stopped.
Right. It is for the first time that I am asking for some accommodation. We have been always, my lord, we have been appearing before your lordships. I have never asked for any time.
But you are not available throughout the vacation.
Well, actually, Saturday I am going out, my lord. Our vacation is till 15th. I will come back on 17th,
but then you also have vacation benches there where you appear. You treat this as a vacation bench and do not take full the full duration of the summer vacation.
I will be out of station, my lord, for about 15 days, my lord. I will be out of station, my lord.
Then
our vacation bench is there. That is true, my lord. But
no, that is all right. Then after 15 days, you come and do this matter online.
Well, because my lord, we will have to come back and prepare the affidavit also, my lord. That's why I was asking. If your lordship kindly fixes up on 24th, my lord, by that time it will be all right. 24th of July, my lord, we will file the affidavit by 1 week before, my lord, and 24th July, your lordship can take up the matter. There was also a direction for the private respondent to file an affidavit, my lord. Their affidavit is also in waiting, my lord. They have also not filed any reply.
That I can do it by tomorrow.
Other appellant in the case, their affidavit is also, my lord, in waiting, my lord. That has also not been filed.
We are keeping it on 21st July, Monday.
Can it be 24th July? Very genuine prayer, my lord. I will be coming back from vacation on 17th, my lord. That's why I am saying, lord, if your lordship kindly takes it up on 24th. By 21st, my lord, we will file the reply. 24th, your lordship can take it up. If your lordship kindly grants me that accommodation.
Mr. S. Dotto, learned senior advocate, for the respondent number 1. Praise for time. Praise for extension of time. To file an affidavit taking exception to the affidavit filed by the state on 18th June 2025. Ms. S. Parveen, learned advocate for the appellant, also prays for similar accommodation. Considering the praise and also the fact that the Guwahati High Court, where learned counsel are practicing, is closed for summer vacation from tomorrow.
Yes,
From-
Lordship.
From
But from
tomorrow is the last
Saturday.
working day, my lord.
Tomorrow is the last working day.
Saturday. Tomorrow is last working day.
All right, we will say from June for about 1 month, comma, we fix these appeals for hearing on 24th July, when learned counsel will be permitted to appear online. The affidavit, the rejoinder affidavit, is to be filed positively by 21st July. The rejoinder affidavits by the respondent number 1 and the appellant, with copies served on the other parties by that date. Full stop. No further extension shall be granted under any circumstances.
Much obliged.
Number 3.
My lord, I have the instructions in this matter, my lord.
Yes?
This is with regard to judicial magistrates and the district council, my lord.
Yes, yes.
So I have the instruction, my lord. There is one existing vacancy, my lord, and one vacancy will arise in the month of August, my lord. So we are towards the end of June, my lord. There's one judicial officer is superannuated.
What was your position, Mr. Paul, of your client in the waiting list?
I was not on the waiting list.
You
my lords.
got on the waiting list.
He did not clear the written exam.
The people in the waiting list, my lords, had been accommodated against those 3 vacant posts. That was the case, my lords.
So, my lord, there is one
clear vacancy.
clear vacancy, my lord, and one vacancy will arise on 31st August, my lord.
And petitioners are 2.
Only one.
One, my lords. One is before your lordships. One appellant is before your lordships.
So if he is over age, my lord, your lordship can direct us to condone his, relax his age, my lord. If he wants to participate.
When was the selection conducted?
Let's, selection was in, the select list came out in 2021, 11/1/2021. The appointments were made, of the private respondents were made in 2022. 28/2/2022 and 4/3/2022. These are the two dates.
Yes, Mr. Paul, what do you have to say?
Well, whatever instructions have been placed, I was seeking a day's accommodation, if I can just obtain instructions on whatever my learned friend has placed before Lordships. Lordships have indicated something, on the last day. If 1 day's accommodation is given, we'll complete our instructions.
Right.
This
My
appeal
lord,
is...
I'm sorry, my lord. My lord, I'm appearing for respondent number 4, 5, and 6, the candidates who were appointed.
Yes. They are not being disturbed, at least for the time being.
My lord.
But please be here tomorrow.
My lord.
Please be here tomorrow.
My lord, I'll be there.
My lords, may I pray that this matter be taken up on Monday, I need 1 day's time.
All right. This appeal is adjourned till 30th June.
Monday.
To enable Mr. Paul Learned, Senior Advocate, appearing for the appellant, to take instructions with regard to the proposal of the Executive Committee, Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, Shillong, contained in their letter dated 25th June 2025. To the District Council Court. So, sir, this communication is taken on record.
That's I'll leave that.
My lord. My lord, can I be allowed on Monday online, my lord?
Yes, yes.
Number 4.
I'll leave that.
Mr. T. Sutangal, Learned Advocate for the respondent numbers 4 to 6. That
Mr.
is-
D.K. Mishra.
No, what is
Senior Counsel D.K. Mishra.
TK?
D.K. Mishra,
Yes, sorry. Mr. T.K. Mishra, Learned
DK, my lord,
Advocate.
be for Delhi.
Yes, Mr. D.K. Mishra, Learned Advocate, appearing for. Give the appearance correctly.
My lord, I'm senior advocate.
Learned Senior Advocate appearing for the respondent numbers 4 to 6 is permitted to appear online.
Obliged.
Number 4.
I'll leave that.
D.
Appellant is absent in lordship.
Nobody is appearing for the appellant.
Lordship, yes, is absent today.
None appears for the appellant. No accommodation is sought. Mr. N.D. Chulai, Additional Advocate General, appears for the respondents. As a last chance, this appeal is adjourned till 2nd July. Full stop if none appears for the appellant on that day. We shall be constrained to dismiss the appeal for default.
Lordship, the maintainability may be kept open, Your Lordship.
Sorry?
The maintainability of the writ appeal may be kept open, Your Lordship.
At the time of admission, it was kept open.
Lordship, yes.
Yes, it is there already.
It is there. I mean,
Number 5.
My Lord, in this case, we have filed the affidavit on behalf of respondent number 17, raising the question of maintainability, and Lordship fixed the issue today. My Lord.
Yes, yes.
My Lord. So, if Lordship permits me, I'll take a few pleadings of the petition itself and to my affidavit to satisfy my Lord that the PIL is not maintainable. First of all, with Lordship permission, if I may take to the petition filed by the petitioner himself, my Lord. Well, para 1 and 2 of the petition itself, petitioner is the Sen Khasi, my Lord.
Yes.
My Lord, we can see para 1 and 2 of the petition filed by him. It says that he is the Sen Khasi is the petitioner of this PIL, my Lord. And the issue involved here, if my Lord can see, para 6 and 7 of the petition, here he has demonstrated the issue here. Para 6 and 7, my Lord. The claim he made before this own court. Before I go to his prayer. My Lord, may kindly come to para 6 and 7 of his petition. That is running page 4.5 of his petition. The core issue here, but it says that as per the Niem Khasi indigenous Khasi religion at the Grim Maujopo and Mosendam village, East Khasi Hills, Meghalaya, Bharat, that this land belonged to our organization. He's claiming that Maujopo and location, he is claiming the ownership of that place by his organization. By registration, such and such, that signed between the same Hima Mosendram with Sen Khasi Hima Mosendram. White MOU agreement dated 14/5/2015. So he's saying, my Lord, that they have entered into agreement, the petitioner and the Hima chief, regarding this property. In number 7, it says, my Lord, the secretary of the Sen Khasi Mausenram same chief had requested Deputy Commissioner East Khasi District Shillong for publication and intimation to all concerned authorities of information regarding the control, management and supervision White land MOU agreement dated such, signed with the CM and Darpara of the Mausenram of Maujopun Cave and adjacent areas. So this MOU is to enter with regard to management of that cave area, the tourism spot. Now, if I may take Lordship attention again to para 26. my lord, the strength he derived from the MOU. Now, para 26 of his petition, my lord, running page 11. There he admitted that he received summon from the Learned Subordinate Court District Council. Para 26. But it says that we have received a notice as regard to the case title suit number 74 of 2024 filed by the CM Mausendram in Darbar against our organization as a third defendant opposite party and directed us to appear either personally or through lawyer for appearance. Therefore, in the first instance, we are raising objection to the said notice by the Subordinate District Council Court Shillong on the ground as being non-maintainable, lack of jurisdiction, power, and being violation the provision of the rule of law. Because as regard to the Registered Societies NGO under the Registered Societies Act, as per the rule of law, their property should be registration under Registration Act. Therefore, the question of ownership or any question relating to title related with registered societies can only be decided by regular civil court. District Council is a regular civil court between the parties, my lord. Now, he raised that issue. My lord, may I come to the prayer?
The grantee,
Yes.
the grantor,
Yes.
in paragraph 6,
Yes.
has filed the suit.
File the suit.
Identify the suit, my lord,
Against him.
to
What is
consider
the-
the land document.
What is the cause of action?
The cause of action, my lord, the grantor say that, my lord, that MOU was entered without his proper consent by forgery. Therefore, by virtue of that agreement, the petition is deriving strength to manage over the spot area. Therefore, he filed a suit to nullify, to declare that this MOU entered between them is illegal. So that is the suit pending.
My lord, objection his statement.
If I just complete, my
Yes.
My lord, can you come to the prayer portion then, my lord? Page number 20 of the petition itself, the prayer. I'll take only one part of the prayer, and that is the core of the issue. My lord, page 20, prayer 2, prayer B, is to set aside the title suit notice issued by Sri Sansach, presiding officer, Subordinate District Council Court Shillong, because this notice to cancellation the registration of land document once already registered under Registration Act, under the Act made by the Parliament, this Subordinate District Council Court had no jurisdiction and no entities, and the same is against the law as laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court of India in such a
Please
case.
show us the reliefs claimed in the plaint before the district council.
Yes, my lord. May I come to the counter affidavit I filed. I have annexed the plea. My lord, may I come to that page 16. Page number 11 of the affidavit. My lord, may come straight away to page number 16. The cause title, the parties. I would demonstrate that all the parties are there. The affidavit we filed. Page number 16. Page number 16. Two plaintiffs are there, my lord. Plaintiff number 1 is respondent number 16 in this PIL. Number 2 is the chief, the CM. Now the defendant, my lord, can see page number 17. Mr. Sri Dilane Merthong, my lord, he is here, my lord. He has filed the PIL. Now, number 2, Lord Shai. Lord Shai, he was one of the secretary of that Sen Khasi organization. And number 3, Sen Khasi Hima Mausendram. He's the petitioner. This association is a petitioner in this PIL. They are a party. And me, my lord, village Darbar Mausendram was implemented as a pro forma respondent. So all the parties are there in the plain itself. Now I may come to the prayer portion of the plain. My lord, we kindly come to page number 38 of the affidavit. My lord, the relief he sought is a declaration that the MOU agreement purportedly executed on 14 May 2015 is null, void, illegal, and unauthorized, and hence known as in the eyes of law and not enforceable in any manner. A declaration that the MOU agreement dated 14 May 2015 is liable to be rescinded and cancelled. So he sought for cancellation of all the MOU where petitioner himself is driving. In the last order, Lordship directed us to place the status of the suit. Therefore, we have annexed some orders passed by the subordinate court. That is available page number 109 of this affidavit, Lordship can see.
My lord, I objection because upon contents of the title suit verified in the decision court is not maintenance. They told that I am forgery to sign the document, but I'm not signed the document. The document also is already registered before the DC office, and the CM himself come in the office chamber of the joint registrar. And the same, the DC office has already issued him a notice of the document, this document, my lord. And also as per the circle Anand with the state of Madhya Pradesh, laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court, say that the register has document has been registered. There is no authority to cancel the registered document. I place this also the Honorable Supreme Court judgment on your reference. And also as per the Honorable this court say that the Dobasnong Korpong with the state government of Meghalaya say that only the registered document registered on the Registration Act as placed as accept as the land document in Meghalaya. Because as per the document here is only the Sangasi of Himam have the land document as laid down by the Honorable Court. This is the Honorable High Court judgment. And the same, if the same want to file any objection or anything regarding the land document, or he should file within the limitation that laid down.
You show us that the district council
have no
does not
jurisdiction.
have jurisdiction to cancel registered documents.
Yeah. Because the Honorable Supreme Court also say that no
Wait.
jurisdiction. Because the land also is a religious land. It's not a ordinary land. As the Supreme Court of India, between the this order between the KC Hill Autonomous Council State Government of Meghalaya, they are already a direction. The headman that they do that until for the order, the person who occupy the post of headman may continue to function, subject to the various instructions framed by the Autonomous Judicial Council as per the law under the Schedule to the Constitution of India. In the law made by the rule of the Judicial Council rule, published in the Meghalaya Gazette, this is the order. In the section 8:11 say that the Dobasnong shall not in any manner arbitrarily decide or acts that may cause injury or damage of property of or any injustice against inhabitant or any household of the village on the basis of different faith and practice or different political affiliation. Even the Dobasnong itself has violation there. This one could rule in terms of the appointment of chief and headman rule. 1915. As laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court. This order of the Supreme Court, my lord. And the Supreme Court rule. Ini kah rol yang
Because send it to the district council, it will determine its own jurisdiction. It has full jurisdiction. What do you think? Then the other one is a tribal entity. Tell us once again why you are saying district council does not have jurisdiction.
Yeah, my lord, this don't have any jurisdiction because it's against the law also passed by the Supreme Court of India. Because when the document has already registered, there is no authority to cancel the land document. When the registration is registered, there is no authority to cancel the land document that mentioned in the Recent Act 1908. In the page 45, my lord, of the certified announcement with the state of Madhya Pradesh.
(45) of your affidavit.
Yeah, I want to find, my lord, if you want.
Oh. Where is the judgment? Give that.
My lord, if you allow, I will keep this the already declared document in connection with the letter petition and annexure. It's a clear document. Same document have submitted.
Which paragraph of this judgment?
Huh?
Which paragraph of this judgment?
On the 45, page number 45, my lord. I request my lord to pass an order as per the rule of law. Let be our organization will manage our religious land as laid down by the Article 26.
Only paragraph 45.
Yes, my lord. Or also,
Yes.
my lord, in the Binod Infrastructure and Development Limited with Mahabil Luna Anwar in the Snow Court order, there is in the page number 19. Say that only the registered document can claim a land document as per the Section 44 and 45 of the Land Transfer Act. Or 55 and 55.
Paragraph?
For 19. Unregistered document cannot confer any title, right or titles. And the same has in the page number 11 also.
Which paragraph you are referring to?
In the para 49.4, my lord. That in para last second para. In the settled law, that transfer of immovable property by way of sale can only be by a deed of a conveyance. Any agreement to sell in any conveyance is not a document or title or a deed of transfer of deed of transfer of property and does not confer ownership right or title.
Which paragraph is it?
Because only the land document should be registered on the same, my lord, in the Honorable High Court judgment also. Yeah, only the land document should register under 1908 has been treated as a land document.
So how does this paragraph help you? 9.4?
Because in connection with the, my lord, in number 11 also, look as per section 49 of the Judicial Act, say that by providing effect of non-registration of document required to be registered. Because the land document claimed by the village of Bar, they don't have any land document. It's only our organization have the land document. Land document cannot be treated as a land document, unregistered document. And also it's not traced as evidence as per the rule of law. How can we claim the land belong to them if without the evidence itself are not allowed? My Lord, if you allow, I will file in term of affidavit. That will be also easy for. As like down in this document referred by number court.
In this judgment, Satyapal Anand, delivered by the Supreme Court, this one first.
Yeah.
Paragraph 45 says that once registered, the registered authority cannot cancel the document.
Yeah.
But where is the power of the court gone?
Because the court also should be, if they file any objection, should be filed within the limitation of the
If
act.
it's a fraudulent non-edge document, nobody can cancel it. It will be
No, it's not a fraud. I can prove, my Lord, in the term of affidavit. It's not a fraud. I have all the document to prove.
So why don't you subject yourself to adjudication by the district council?
Because the land, they blame that I am fraud by myself. But this land is not, I am not signing any document, my Lord. I am the witness during that time. I am the secretary of the Elaka. I am a witness of the land document signed by him. Not signed by me.
But otherwise you are amenable to the jurisdiction of the district council as a tribe.
No, my Lord, because as per the Society Act, also any land or any suit belong to the society should be filed against society. Because in district council cannot file.
We are not at that, but as a sect, as a tribe, you are under the jurisdiction of the district council.
No, because it's not my private property, sir. It's the society property. It's not my property.
Society is not within the jurisdiction.
No, society is not jurisdiction. It's under the 7th schedule. The district council cannot go beyond the 7th schedule. The provision of 6th schedule. Because society is registered on the law passed by the end of the 7th schedule. That's in the item concurrent list, item number 6, my Lord. It's not found under the 6th schedule.
What do you say? He says the society is not amenable to jurisdiction.
But society is not amenable to district council court. But only the scheduled tribes, the indigenous scheduled tribe can be amenable to the jurisdiction. Now, only one thing he can do, if he knows that district council, he appeared 4 times before the district council court. 4 times he appeared. I have annexed the orders. So if according to him, district council lacked jurisdiction, he could have filed an appropriate application to dismiss the suit. An aggrieved party, respondent number 16, can approach to.
But whom have you made a party?
Madam.
Whom has the other sect made a party?
Madam.
The society.
Society is also one of the party.
Because
And he is also one of the party. Therefore, he appeared 4 times.
if
My Lord, may kindly see page number 110. His appearances are there in my affidavit.
my Lord, if they blame me as a fraud, why not the registrar of society as not part of a member of the party because he himself signed the land document?
Yes.
6th schedule, para 4. will also kindly see. It says that suit can be decided by district council court. Para 4/6. Said by the administration of justice in autonomous districts and autonomous regions, the regional council for an autonomous respect of areas within such region, and the district council for an autonomous district in respect of areas within the district, other than those which are under the authority of the regional council, if any, within the district, may constitute village councils or courts for trial of suits and cases between the parties, all of whom belong to the scheduled tribe within such areas. So a suit between them, all of whom are scheduled tribes, my lord, can be tried by district council. Now here it appears, my lord, a society registered under the Societies Registration Act is a party, my lord. So it appears it is the petitioner's case, my lord. This is one aspect of the matter, my lord. Here, the larger issue that is there, my lord, if I may submit.
Yes.
Well, this is pertaining to a cave, my lord, which is about 100 kilometers from Shillong.
Yes.
Now, some believers feel, my lord, believe that this is a Shivalinga, and people want to worship in that place, my lord.
Shivalinga.
Yeah, this is Shivalinga case, my lord. It's not a.
Now, other groups, my lord, and the locals, they feel that this is only a natural formation. It has no religious significance, my lord. So that tussle is going on, my lord. And in fact, a matter is pending before the learned single judge. The matter was listed today itself, my lord. That is WPC number.
WPC number, my lord, 2275.
This is Yatra versus State of Meghalaya.
275 of which year?
24.
I have ordered those two orders, my lord, page number 122 onwards in the affidavit.
Now, the learned single judge, by various orders passed in this matter, my lord, has constituted a committee to resolve the conflict. The stakeholders have been included in the committee, including the representatives of the state government, district council, the village council, my lord.
And in, my lord, in the committee, we are the one who is the land is belong to us, but the government they are not include us. Even it's against the law, so how the government is interfere about religious practice? Why not the government have done the same matter to all religious to set up the committee in the religious land? Because India is secular.
Not the places of religious or cultural, whichever way is taken, my lord, is of significance, my lord. The party should, and in fact, the learned single is trying to resolve the issue, my lord, by passing the resolution, by forming.
But this was private property.
Yeah, yes,
In the sense, my lord, the land, it appears, belong to the chief, my lord.
the chief.
The chief has
But
entered
it
into
just
some kind of
clarify, my
agreement with that the petitioner society, my lord.
Conveyance.
And they'll manage that.
They already keep to us because only the people who belong to the Nyam Khasi has the right to perform religious practice. The village Christian have no authority to interfere about religious practice.
But the property belongs to respondent number 17. And the chief and the petitioner has entered MOU. And that MOU is not the sale deed. And with profound respect, my lord, if lordship kindly see the his petition, MOUs are annexed there. And MOU is not the transfer of any property. And the chief in his suit has stated that very clearly. That ownership is with the respondent number 17, village authorities.
You are appearing for?
Number 17.
17 is the headman.
Is the, my lord, third part of the Mosendown village.
After the land is already,
Owner of the village.
my lord, after the land is already given to us, he changed the mind to keep to the village.
And
It's
who
not
conveyed?
possible.
Who conveyed?
My lord,
Who conveyed the land?
conveyed by the chief, but
Uh,
by respondent number 16 in favor of the petitioner. The MOU for management. It is not transfer of the property or ownership.
And you have filed a suit.
But the chief realizing that there was a manipulation and forgery, so he has filed a suit for cancellation.
The chief is respondent number?
Number 16 here. My friend, my colleague is appearing for the 16. He's the one who filed.
And when was this conveyed?
My lord,
The registration done?
my registration 30 2015. My lord. I'll just throw. My lord, may come to page number 49 of my affidavit. We have an X. (49) of the affidavit filed by us.
Madam, can you see the recitals in the agreement? I will just read few lines.
The agreement is for to perform religious practice, my lord.
But
The
is
government
there
cannot
any
interfere. The
scope of
village cannot
mediation?
interfere.
Because the religious angle we are trying to appreciate, that's all.
Yeah. Because we allow also the Hindu community to perform puja. As per the letter, also Hindu already give permission from us also in 2015. Because it's a part and parcel of our Sanatan Dharma community.
Mediation.
But that issue is pending before the learned single bench, my lord. The learned single bench is trying to resolve that issue.
What?
The worship, my lord. The worship over the cave area in this area.
Actually, what happened, my lord,
But we are not a party, my lord.
Shravan every year, the Hindus were traditional.
How long it is pending before the learned single judge?
My lord, from 2024, my lord.
What, a suit?
My lord, the writ petition. The
By the
suit is,
Yatra
my lord,
community, my lord.
You have filed.
No, my lord. We are not of that party. When we are not also a party from that situation. We are the landowners. We are not a party.
So who has filed the writ?
The government also
The representation is filed by a group, a Hindu group, my lord,
Hindu group.
who used to like offer puja, my lord, in that Shivalinga every year in the month of Shravan. So last year they were prohibited from doing that, so they came before this honorable court for seeking permission. Now the single judge held that since it is a religious matter, my lord, there will be sensitive issues involved. On the committee of all stakeholders, my lord, to work out a plan for how the things.
My lord, look page number.
What do you want to do with the land if the registration is cancelled?
No, they want to declare religious place not allowed to perform puja in this petition. They put a signboard also not no darshan is allowed, no meal is allowed, no
What
water
do you
is allowed.
propose to do?
my lord, my prayer
By
is
the village
to
and the imam.
close the
This affect our religious
close the
sentiment.
PIL. And parties may be allowed to approach before the district council court. Even in party can implead before the learned single bench.
No. What do you propose to do with the cave?
My lord, that issue, my lord, we are also party in the single bench, before the learned single bench. And that issue tried to be resolved among the parties there. And if my friend has a grievance, interest, he can file a pleading application and involve there.
And actually, what happens
Intervene.
when people go for puja, offering puja, my lord,
My lord,
they pour milk and all those things. So the people are agreed with that.
No
Look
one
in
is
the-
prohibiting worship.
in the affidavit filed by the village over in point number 5. They say that our organization has forcefully to capture this tourist spot to perform a puja. Because we are not forcefully, we are take the land as per the procedure. And this also is a land is belong our religious faith. There is also a deities.
You have no objection if the learned single judge considers the matter?
I filed IA before, but not allowed through email.
Yes?
IA, I already filed through my email, interlocutor application.
What is ML?
Wow, how fair is that? So no response.
No, before Justice, single judge of this court.
Yeah, and after that, we cannot get any response. We file this petition to seek our justice.
He is not a party. I don't think he's
We are not a party, my lord. Even the Honorable Justice, thank you, he direct the state government to form a committee.
What is the position now of the matter before the learned single judge?
Learned single judge have constituted a committee, my lord, with a representative from the tourism department, forest department, and the other stakeholders, my lord, to resolve the issue.
But in our own land, my lord.
Can be taken ahead.
With regard to the management of the gift, including the worship and the management of the tourism spot, that is pending for the learned single judge.
It's not a tourist spot, my lord, it's a religious place. There is a deity of
All
Shivling.
right,
Yeah.
you please.
The land is also registered as per the rule of law. I request you let me our religious faith to be performed, manage our religious land as per the religious practices guaranteed under Article 26 of the Constitution of India.
Yes, please take down. In the ordinary course of things, this is not a public interest litigation. But if one has a close look at the facts, and the surrounding state of affairs, some public interest, significant public interest seems to be involved. Where is this cave situated? Which district?
In Mausandram,
It's Kasih district.
it's Kasih Hill district.
It's called Mausandram.
The subject matter of dispute is a cave in Mausimgram in East Khasi.
It's called my Mount Jambun, your lordship.
Mausandram Cave.
Please insert the name, huh? Full stop. There is a stone configuration there. Full stop. The petitioner and the local people or tribe supporting him claim that this is Shiva Linga within quotation, or the deity Shiva in Hinduism.
Kalayaw Layhat in Nyam Khasi.
The cave is thus of great religious importance. Full stop. There is no dispute that hundreds of devotees visit this cave to offer to puja, P-U-J-A. Now, According to the petitioner, Singh Khasi Hima Mau Sin Ram, comma, Mohsin Ram's Siamship, Syemship, was established at that place by execution and registration of a document dated 25th February 2012 before the Joint Register of Societies. East Khasi Hills District, Shillong, Meghalaya. By the Siam of Mausiram and Darbar and Sri Amos Singh Star Siam, Mainland, Siam of Mohsin Ram, green sticker, in the plinth, lower court plinth. Full stop. Now it appears that the vendors have instituted executed a document. I've said 14th May 2015. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Now the vendors have instituted a suit before the court of the learned judge, District Council Court, Khasi Hill, Shillong, inter alia claiming a declaration that the said agreement dated 14th May 25 is non-est and void, and for consequent protective orders with regard to the said religious property. The petitioner appearing in person cited the judgment of the Supreme Court in Civil Appeal number 6673 of 2014, Satyapal Anand versus State of MP and others, decided on 26th October 2016 to contend that the District Council had no power to entertain, try, and determine the suit in question. He also cited Blank versus Blank, Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council versus State of Meghalaya and others, decided by the same court on 12th February 2016. We fail to understand how either of the two cases has any application to the case of the petitioner. The first judgment only said that once the registering authority had registered a document, it had no power to cancel it. Paragraph C, page, paragraph 28 of the judgment. The second decision headmen in the areas covered by Schedule 6 in Meghalaya were allowed to continue. Paragraph on the other hand, Dr. Mozikal and the Deputy Solicitor General appearing for the Union of India has shown us subparagraph 2 of paragraph 4 of Schedule 6 to the Constitution of India enacted under Articles 244 within bracket 2 and 275 within brackets 1 thereof. Post up, he said that this council was vested with the power It is paragraph 1, Dr. Mozita, not 2. 2 is appeals. Paragraph 1.
Four one. Para one and para four. Trial of suits and cases within the parties, all of whom belong to civil trial within such areas.
Apart from this, we are told that there is a writ petition, bracket WC 275/24, pending before a learned single judge of this court. Full stop. Although the petitioner is not the same, the issue involved is similar. The learned judge, we are told, has formed a committee to inquire into and resolve the issue involved. Paragraph. We think it fit and proper that the entire issue involved in this public interest litigation is referred to the learned single judge in WPC 275/24. Full stop. Since religious land and religious sentiments are involved, His Lordship is requested to make an effort to resolve the matter amicably through mediation stroke settlement. The petitioner in this public interest litigation is added as a party in that writ petition. The registry is to effect the necessary amendment within 1 week from date. Full stop. A copy of the amended cause title may be circulated to all the parties in that litigation. Paragraph. Alternatively, we suggest that in case of failure of mediated settlement, learned judge may refer the subject matter of this public interest litigation, concerning the petitioner herein only, to the learned district council in the suit, in the said suit filed by the vendor of the said property before it. The question whether the district council has jurisdiction or not may be directed to be tried as a preliminary issue. And if the district council comes to the conclusion that it has jurisdiction, it shall continue to hear the matter. Paragraph. In the meantime, the district council shall only proceed to pass any interim orders in the suit after taking leave from the learned single judge. No, after leave is taken by any interested party from the learned single judge. With the following observations, this public interest litigation is disposed of.
The only thing, the district council courts.
Yes.
Instead of district council courts. There is a
District council court. Single bench will sit immediately.
Item number 1 to 5.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
Please, my lords. My lords, this is that matter where my
Yes.
learned senior Mr. Khurshid had concluded his arguments. My
Yes,
lords.
yes.
I am for A2. My lords, some little difficulty came out, my lords. I convey my absolute apologies, my lords.
Yes, we have also run a little out of time today.
My lords.
So you give us a close date when we can hear it.
Any date
or I can
convenient
hear
next
it.
week, my lords, subject to your lordship's kind convenience.
Today's. I may prefer 7th or 8th, my lord. 7, 8, 9, any.
7th, 8th, 9th. I'll have some difficulty that week starting 7th. Would my lords,
Or 10th, 11th.
7th is okay, my lords. 7th is okay. Subject to my lord's convenience, of course.
Mr. Paul Leonard, Senior Advocate for the accused number 2. Commences his arguments but does not conclude the same. Lists these applications for further consideration on 7th July at a time to be specified in the list.
My lords, highly obliged.